Hello everyone! Thanks for the hearts! Trying my hand again at doing some tea staining. So, you know, I thought it's such a lovely day out. There's only so many nice days left in the season, so why not go hang out on the patio garden, drink some tea, paint with some tea, hang out with everybody. Yay! I'm glad you're back and watching. I'm excited too. I don't know. For those of you who saw my previous tea staining experiment, it happened quite on accident. I was just inking an illustration and spilled tea on my drawing. And at first I was pretty bummed, but then I was like, no, let's try this tea painting thing I keep hearing about. And it was a lot of fun. So here's like my intentional tea painting. Oh, that's cool. You're painting along with me. I love that. This is so cool. Periscope is so cool. So I brewed 2 cups of tea. I brewed my rooibos chai tea, which is what I'm painting with now, and it's kind of a warm brown. And then I also brewed some hibiscus, which will be a nice, I don't know, pinkish color maybe? We'll see how it dries. I haven't really worked with it before. So that'll be interesting to try. Why don't we try that right now? So far we've just used the rooibos chai. Let's try some hibiscus. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's nice and pink. Nice and pink, huh? What else needs pink? Probably her nipples. Nothing wrong with nipples, folks. You don't have to make it dirty. It's just a beautiful, natural body part. And then maybe, yeah, I really like this color. Maybe the flowers in her hair. Try this. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this hibiscus dries. But yeah, I hope it's not too loud out here on the patio. I just thought it'd be a nice day to paint outside. There's a lot of bird chirping, but you're probably only hearing the cars drive by. So this is an old illustration I probably did like a year ago on an airplane. I was going to California to visit friends and family and do some mural stuff. Yeah, so I was looking through my sketchbook and I was like, well, what illustration do I like enough to try tea painting, but wouldn't be too upset if it didn't turn out wonderfully? So this mermaid, see, she's got scales, see down here, she's got some scales and stuff. So So this mermaid made the cut. So we're trying this out. Now, I'm personally drinking some chai tea with a little bit of lime. No. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm drinking some green tea with lime. Just need a little kick this morning, and I ate cookies for breakfast. Green tea actually apparently neutralizes your blood sugar level. So if you like eat a bunch of sweets and you're feeling crappy, you can drink some green tea, and it's really helpful. If you're not feeling the sweets blues. So here's my tea that I'm drinking. Some green tea. It's very yummy. Just organic. I think you're right. I think it would totally be cool to do a tea painting series. Maybe I will. But I actually already sold the first one that we did together on Periscope, the one of the ghost hugging the tree. I had a lady contact me afterwards, and she bought the original piece, so it was shipped off on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. But I scanned her so I can make prints, and that'll work nicely. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's always exciting when people want to collect your art, have it around them. Let's try some more of this hibiscus. I kind of feel like the hibiscus needs to be a bit stronger. Oh, thanks for the hearts. But we'll try it anyway, see how it goes. You know, I might even just knit back right back and get some additional hibiscus leaves to put in there to see if I can get a darker color. Okay? I'll be right back. I'm back. So, hibiscus tea. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. Comes in these little leaves like this. So I'm just going to add some more to my brew here in hopes that I can get a richer, darker brew. Let's see. I think that should do. Now I'll just stir it around a bit. Here is my tea concoction that I'm trying to paint with right here. Okay. See if that helps it darken a bit. Probably take a little while. So, go back to working with the chai. Seems to be the best at the moment. So, my friend Davey Cadaver, he does this with coffee. I was just realizing, and he has a great project that he needs help backing on Kickstarter. So I recently backed his project and I was checking it out, and it looks like he's painting with coffee. And it looks like it's much darker, much more intense of a stain than tea, but I don't know. I have a passion for tea, so I think for now I'm just going to continue to work with tea since I love it so much. I love the idea of painting with tea, so yeah. Thanks for the hearts. Getting some shading on her body right now. Just a little bit of shading. I do kind of enjoy how subtle this is. If you're familiar with my acrylic painting, it's very bright, bold lines and color. So I kind of enjoy how earthy and subtle the tea painting turned out that last time. I think it totally lent a whole different vibe to the art. Let's try this hibiscus and see if it's darkened up any. Hey Alessandro, thank you. Or Sandra, Alessandra, thank you. I'm glad this is relaxing for you guys. It's really relaxing being out here in the sun, on the patio. Got my marigolds and morning glories around me. My cat's over, hanging out by my feet, taking a nap in a block of sun. It's a good day. It's a good day for this. So I'm kind of trying to alternate some of the colors in her hair. Have the warm chai. Now I'm adding some hibiscus, pinky red. I really like that around the eyes. But then again, I really just don't know how this is going to dry. So it'll be a surprise. And I will definitely post a finished photo on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Just adding a little bit of soft pink now to her flesh. Okay, so far I'm realizing it almost looks like the hibiscus is drawing a bluish purple, which is totally fine since I love purple, but it's definitely completely different than what I imagined it would stain. So that's interesting. Why is my camera completely out of focus? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Pardon my sipping sounds. I'm just enjoying some green tea. Still super wet. Yeah, I do really like the warm tones, the warm sepia tones. It's very different from my usual color palette, so it's pretty sweet. Pretty excited about that. Kind of spritz in the background of it. Just a little bit. I think last time I went a little bit overboard with the spritzies, but it's so fun though. It's hard not to go overboard because it's just like so fun to lay down. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the chai. But yeah, it's totally weird because the hibiscus is drawing a blue color, which totally unexpected. So that's very interesting. I like it. I think it'll be a nice contrast to the super warmth of the rooibos chai. Getting a little windy out here. Feels good. So it'll be interesting to see if I have to go over any of my lines and make them darker, because on that first one I really did have to like pull the blacks back out. Although it was such a sketchy drawing that, you know, this one's much more bold, the line weight. Oh my goodness! Alessandra, you're gonna do a portrait of me? Whoa, I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see it. I am absolutely 100% honored because you know I love your portraits. So, that will be a treat can't wait. That'll be so cool. Very excited. It's very exciting news. Yeah, I bet it's really hard to pick a photo. You could always do like a mesh of a few, you know. But I know your art, your portraits are just super beautiful and kind of more on the realistic side, which I super envy. I really just don't seem to have the realistic drawing ability, so I definitely envy that. But you know, if you couldn't pick one photo, maybe you could just use a few different ones as inspiration. If you felt like it. So since the hibiscus is doing a blue kind of thing, I'm gonna add it as the cool shadows along the scales, and then use the warm toned brown chai tea to kind of fill in the rest. So let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll take a look at the photos that I do have of myself, and which is a lot. Okay, God, guys, it's kind of stupid how many pictures I have of myself. Oh well, tis a sign of the times, right? We're all completely fascinated by ourselves and taking selfies. But to be fair, I mean, I was always kind of into self-portrait stuff. It was some of the first work I did, as far as when I was doing kind of surrealist portrait photography. But I'm thinking of one specifically, so I'll have to send that to you. See what you think, if you feel like that one might work. It's such a nice day, guys. Maybe after I'm done with this, I'll do a bit of a patio garden tour. I don't know if you guys follow me on, I know some of you follow me on Instagram, but yay, thank you. I'm glad you love my tea staining. Yay, more tea staining. Trying to get some detail in here, some texture, kind of layering. Right now I'm layering the hibiscus tea over some semi-dried chai tea. So see how that looks when it dries. Because I belatedly realized that the hibiscus is definitely like a cooler shadow color. So I'm kind of going back in and adding that to some of the places that I want fairly dark shadowing on. Isn't that weird though, guys? I'm still totally tripping out that this bright red hibiscus tea would turn like a blue once dry. What is going on? Go back to using some of the chai. Let's see. Add some warmth up in here. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, there's all sorts of weird stuff in paper, right? This is just a basic sketch paper. I'm not sure if it's archival or not, so there might be, maybe it's like high levels of different acidity. I don't know. I'm tempted to try the hibiscus on other papers to see, like you said, if maybe it's just a chemical reaction. But I definitely feel like I stumbled upon something cool. Literally, it's a nice, cool tone that I can add when I want something like that. It's funny that this is an anxiety drawing. I don't know if you guys have any tricks, like, for dealing with anxiety. You know, like, I'm a nervous flyer. I, like, genuinely despise airplanes. But they're a necessary evil when you're wanting to travel and experience the world and whatnot. So, my trick for that is to just start drawing. And it's like, as soon as I start drawing on the plane, I feel so much better. I can just completely lose myself in that process and not, you know, I get my mind off of the seeming incapability of something so heavy flying in the sky. Yeah, so drawing is definitely one of the ways that I can relieve anxiety. So sometimes I'll draw in public, you know, if I'm at a group gathering and I'm feeling nervous, I'll just kind of bring my sketchbook along and draw. It's really helpful for me. So yeah, for those of you who did see my first trial with tea staining, I had tried to get it up on my YouTube channel, which is Chelsea Rose Arts, if you're interested in checking out my YouTube channel. But I had some music playing in the background. I believe at one point it was like Jimi Hendrix, and as soon as I uploaded it, YouTube was like, sorry, we had to completely, you know, erase all the audio from your post because we detected copyright infringement. It's ridiculous, you know, like, I paid for that music, I can't listen to it while I'm arting. Anyway, I mean, I understand in some capacity, but so that kind of sucks. I won't be able to be listening to music when I do Periscoping, which, I mean, listening to music is kind of an important part to my creative process. I like to listen to nice, trippy, mellow, nice beat music. So, can't do that. Yeah, it is a bummer. Oh, YouTube, you know, I guess when you're on those large format websites and stuff, yeah, but it's a bummer. So I'm just layering some tea on the scales right now. Trying to super saturate here. Kind of like the tail. It's got definitely some specific highlight and shadow. It's pretty like obvious. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Oh, I keep forgetting to drink my tea, which is the green tea. And part of me wants to start painting with the green tea that I'm drinking, but I'm really trying to resist because the paintbrushes that I'm using have been used in countless other acrylic paintings, so I'm sure they have some toxic something or other in them, and I don't want to go dipping it into the tea I'm actually drinking, but maybe next time I'll try staining with some green tea as well. And if you guys know of any interesting colored tea that I might try, let me know, because I am definitely addicted to the tea painting process. Yeah, it's very, very fun, very exciting. You just keep going over and over and over certain parts to get a deep stain. See if that works. You guys hear the birdies chirping? Let's see. Let me go back to using the hibiscus. Let's see, I need to add a little bit more contrast in some of these little areas. Yay, mermaids! I know, right? I love mermaids. I'm absolutely obsessed with mermaids. I have been so since I was a little kid. Some of my family have drawings that I made when I was 5, when I was 7, and beyond, of just these wild lady naked mermaids. So, continue to draw them still. I've been painting and drawing as long as I can remember. I grew up in Venice Beach, California, which is very well known for being artistically inclined town. My mom was a blues musician, and she was friends with a lot of the homeless artists on the beach, and they pretty much all became my artistic mentors at one point or the other. So I learned a lot of different mediums from a lot of different artists around Venice. And, you know, art supplies is very expensive, you know, so a lot of the art supplies I was using were actually found in alleyways and dumpsters by some of our homeless friends, and they'd, you know, bring us the materials. They just leave it on our doorstep. So there was never, ever a want for art materials. And I mean, I also learned to you know, try different things as mediums. So I'd even use lipstick and, you know, berries and anything to make art. So I'm really surprised I never tried tea painting, to be honest. This seems like a no-brainer. But I guess I've really only been like professionally making art for maybe 7 years or so. That's a new aspect to me. Yeah. Good question, though. Good question. So yeah, I'm trying to layer now. I'm layering more and more. See if the layering technique works in tea staining. I'm not sure. This is totally experimental. Experimenting is fun. Whoops, it's too big of a drop. Hey. So yeah, at least since I don't have any music playing, I'll be able to upload this on my YouTube channel. The other one I'm going to upload as well. I just need to finish adding some of my own music audio so that Instagram, what is it? YouTube doesn't get all uppity. The music that I use in my YouTube channel is all made by my partner Danny Ebrew. His music project is called Bone and All, or Bones and All, I'm not sure if it's pluralized, forget. Yeah, so that's the music we usually use for that. So for the background, I'm not sure what I want to do. Part of me thinks maybe I should just leave it because it's very nice contrast to everything else. But I don't know, like maybe I could just do some washes. Try some washes of the hibiscus and see what happens. I'm just starting at the bottom, kind of doing some brushes, a little bit of brush work. Thank you, glad you think so. I'm gonna do maybe a gradation. I'll make the bottom of the piece darker, and then as it goes up, it'll be lighter. Maybe we'll try something like that. No, I didn't use any fixative at all. I don't know if I should be or not either. It seems to really solidly stain, so I'm not sure if it's 100% necessary. It doesn't seem to be able to smudge. But I do have some fixatives that I can maybe try on this piece and see how it goes. You know, it'd be fun is if I did some like spirally stuff. See if it works. Like if I do some light patterning in the background like that. See if it will work. So yeah, if you're interested in collecting this Magic Mermaid tea painting, I sold my first one for $60, so I'll probably just continue along that vein. So if you're interested, this will be $60. I'll post her on my Etsy. Yeah, I'm super stoked at how different the colors ended up being. I think it adds really cool contrast, and I'm excited to continue to try different teas. And then, like, you know, who knows? I mean, eventually I might have like a whole tea painting palette, you know? I think that the green tea will probably produce a much paler, kind of lighter, maybe a yellow instead of like a brown like the chai. So I want to try that next time. So we found blue. I don't know if we can get like a true green, but that would be really cool. Like maybe like matcha powder. Maybe the matcha powder could be like a truer green. I don't know, I'm excited. Just adding little dots and details, which I should probably stop because I don't want it to be too crazy. Maybe just a couple brown splatters. Go over some of these a little bit more with another layer real quick, and then we'll pretty much be done, and I'll do a quick patio tour, and then that'll be that. And I will let this dry out and then post a finished photo. Get some of these a little darker. Yay! Thank you, Alessandra. I'm so excited you love it. I'm super excited about this whole tea painting. It's very fun. It's over so quickly. I want it to keep going, but I need to remember to you know, stop when it's done. That's important, you know? part of me thinks it might be cool to go back in once it's all dry and add some highlights with white paint. I don't know though, will that ruin the magic? Like, you know, then I'll have to add acrylic painting. I don't know, but it's very tempting to do that. Okay, I should probably stop. Yeah. So here she is. What do you guys think? She's very, very wet right now. Yay! Glad you guys love her. Wow, my hand is super unsteady. You see how much I'm shaking? Jeez. Here we go. Got some nice details in there. Here she is. Nice detail shot. Look at how different those colors are. They make a huge difference between those. Really fun. Oh, I'm so happy to inspire. Please try some tea painting at home. It's the funnest ever. The funnest ever. And then you get to drink tea at the same time. But make sure you don't dip your tea brush into the cup you're drinking. Let's see. Some nice tea splatters and spirals in the background. So yeah. There it is, and this was my little tea painting area for you guys to see. This is my little tea painting area. And here I am. I don't know if you can see my reflection, but I am in my pajamas. And here's a little mural I painted on my patio. That's Alice statue. It's a nice little eyeball painting detail. And look, another mermaid. And here's Sushi. Hi, kittens. How are you? How you doing? Why don't you say hi to people on Periscope? Hmm? Yep. Here's Buddha. And it's my little gnome guy. Sushi. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Also, just like a quick reminder of another project I'm about to start. Maybe I'll Periscope later, but these illustrations on pressed leaves. I'm going to do a Periscope maybe later today or maybe tomorrow, because I have some other pressed leaves that I'm going to do some drawing on, so you can watch me do those live. And these are listed in my Etsy shop. I think they're like 40 bucks or something like that if you want one. But yeah, this is my crazy apartment, my art cave. But yes, go back out here. So yeah, I'm gonna let her dry, and then I'll list her on Etsy. She'll be 60 bucks. I'll definitely scan her and post a photo on Instagram and Twitter and all my various things, and check out my YouTube channel. I will definitely be posting this Periscope for rewatch on there, which is YouTube channel Chelsea Rose Arts. And yay, thank you, good vibes all around. So here I am, here's my crazy dread bun. I'm just like in my pajamas still. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Your support means so much to me, and it's so fun doing these Periscope things. It's so fun to hang out and draw with everybody, and I hope to definitely do more. More shall happen. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I got some other stuff I'm gonna work on, and kind of feel like watching some cartoons, so I'll probably watch some Avatar: Last Airbender, my favorite cartoon, and yeah, some chores and stuff. Anyway, much love. Mwah. Bye.